All right, so we are continuing on. So we are in example number one. Okay, we are determining if these ratios are equal. Determine if the ratios are equal. So let me zoom in. So determine if the ratios are equal. Okay, so I have these are two of the same ones. We're just gonna do it two different ways. So on the first one, what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and actually simplify these. And when you simplify these, you should have done this probably in fourth or fifth grade. So when you simplify this, you're finding a number that divides both the numerator and the denominator the same value, and it's going to shrink this. It's going to reduce it. Okay. So right here we have 24 and 36. If I know my multiplication tables, I should realize that there's a common number around here, a common number that I can see that is a 6, right? So I'm going to divide both sides by 6. What I can do is first divide one side and then see what we get, and then we'll divide the other. Okay, so let's always start on the bigger number. So let's do the bigger number. So we're going to divide this by 6 and divide this by 6. Okay. So now 24 divided by 6 is 4. 36 divided by 6 is 6. Okay. And over here is 12 divided by 18. So let's divide this by 6, divide this by 6. So 12 divided by 6 is 2. 18 divided by 6 is 3. So this one's already simplified. This one's not. Can we still simplify this one more? Yes. So it's going to be, looks like it's 2 over 3. So determine if the ratios are equal. Are they equal? Yes. They are equal. Now, you don't have to write anything further because you showed me your work, so I can tell that you know how to do it. All right? So this means that they are equal. Let's find another way to do this. Let me show you a different way. And the way you're going to use here is the cross product. It's called a cross product, like this. This is not Wakanda forever. But it's X. Okay? So this is what we're going to do. And you've probably seen this before. If you haven't, let's go ahead and do it now. So we have 24 over 36. 24 to 36 equals 12 to 18. We're going to find out if these are equal. We know they're equal now, but we're using a different method. So we're going to multiply this and this, and we're going to multiply that and that. So we're going to rewrite it, and always go from left to right. So 24 times 18. So 24 times 18. And then on the right side is going to be 36 times 12. I always like to write them like that, where I write this one first, then that one, and then I write this one first, and then that one. Okay, now, if you punch these into your calculator, okay, 24 times 18 and 36 times 12, your answer is going to be 432 and 432. Because they are equal, this proportion is equal. So determine if the ratios are equal. So 24 to 36 is equal to 12 to 18. 24 to 36 is equal to 12 to 18. Okay? You're basically comparing the fractions. That's what you're doing. But instead of calling them fractions, we're calling them ratios. Okay? And this is two ways. The first way is simplifying. The second way is using the cross product rule. All right? All right, so in my case, I ran out of room. This is the front of it. Okay, so I ran out of room on here per se. Okay, if you did too, then you go continue on the back. If you didn't run out of room and you write way better than me and smaller and it's clear, then you can do example 2 here. Okay, it's up to you. So on my end, I'm going on the back. Okay, so if you're starting on the back, then again, do your line, this line, and it's 2.6 ratios and proportions. That way we remember what it is because we're on the back of it. And example 2, determine if the ratios are equal. So here's example number 2, determine if the ratios are equal. So we're going to use the two methods that I told you in the previous example. So one is we're going to simplify them. And then the second one is we're going to use the cross product rule. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this one first. All right, let me zoom in so you guys can see. All right, so 5 to 8 is equal to 10 to 15. Okay, let's see if they are equal. So let's simplify both. Let's simplify these first. So 5/8, does it look like it's simplified already? Yeah, it is. We can't divide any number into there that's going to be the same on top or the bottom. And then this is a prime number, so you can't do anything to it. This one, it looks like we can simplify. So let's see. So we're going to divide the top and the bottom. You have a 0 and the 5, so it looks like we could divide the top or the bottom by 5, right? So divided by 5, divided by 5. You have to make sure that you divide the top and the bottom by the same number. You can't do it by different ones, okay? When you're reducing. So this is 5/8. This is the same. 10 divided by 5 is 2. And then 15 divided by 5 is 3. And it looks like, no, they're not equal. We're still not sure, though. We're still not sure. I mean, we can put these on a calculator, but that'd be kind of cheating. But it looks like they're not going to be equal, okay? That's why I gave you a different way to do it, because this way is actually better than just simplifying. So yeah, they're not equal. They're not equal. So 5/8 does not equal 10 to 15. So when you do that, you just put a check through it. This means not equal. So let's go ahead and check this guy. Okay, so we have to multiply this times that, and then this times that. So remember, you go from left to right. So first, I like to use the top one first. So 5 times 15. 5 times 15 is equal to 8 times 10. This is just a different way of seeing it. This means multiplication. This means multiplication. That's all I'm doing. All right. So if you do 5 times 15, 5 times 15 is 75. And then 8 times 10 is 80. So it looks like this ratio right here is bigger than this ratio. Okay? We're not comparing if they're greater than or equal to. We're comparing to see if they are equal. In this case, they are not equal. Not equal. Not equal. And as you can see, this is more powerful than this one. This one, sometimes you got to reduce it over and over and over and over, and you get a big old answer. This one, you just use the cross product, find the multiplication here, the product here, and you're going to see if they're equal or not. Okay, it makes it a lot easier. So this is determining if the ratios are equal. One method right here is simplifying both of them. This one is using the cross product rule. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and give you 2 examples on your own, and you're going to go ahead and do those. Let me put those up now. All right, so now it's your turn. So go ahead and do number 3 and number 4. So you're going to determine, make sure you copy all this. Determine if the ratios are equal. So for number 3, determine if these ratios are equal. 1 to 2 is equal to 16 to 32. 1 to 2 is equal to 16 to 32. I put it twice because remember, on this one, you're going to simplify it. And then on this one, you're going to use the cross product. That's why I did it like that. Okay, and then you're going to do your work here. On number 4, 10 to 20 is equal to 25 over 49. Okay, let me know if that's equal. Okay, and then 10 to 20 is equal to 25 over 49. So 25 to 49. So on this one, you're going to do it by simplifying it. On this one, you're going to do it by using the cross product. So let me know if they are equal. If these are equal or if these are equal. If they are equal, put yes, they are equal and show your work. If they're not, put no, they're not equal and just show your work, and I'll know that you understand it. Okay, that's all we're doing. All right. So once you're done with these right now, then go ahead and post this on the next slide. So on the next slide, you're going to go ahead and post the example 1, example 2, and you're going to post this work. That's what you're going to post on the next slide. Okay? All right? Make sure you do that. All right, guys.